The sun dipped low in the sky, casting long shadows across the living room of Anna's old bungalow on Harrison Street. She turned the key in the front door with a familiar click, momentarily pausing to breathe in the crisp evening air mixed with the faint scent of damp earth. After securing the lock, she stepped inside, letting the door groan softly as it settled into place behind her. As she walked through the dim hallway, Anna noticed a chill creeping in from the open windows, a delicate, teasing breeze that made the hairs on her arms bristle. She dismissed the sensation, attributing it to the coming autumn. Yet as she approached her bedroom door, she felt an uncomfortable prickle on the back of her neck, as though someone or something were observing her. Suddenly her gaze fell to the floor, where she noticed her bedroom door was slightly ajar, swinging a hair's breadth with no one around. She was certain she had locked it, the key clicking positively in the lock just moments earlier. Anna's heart quickened as she stepped closer, the floorboards creaking underfoot, an unsettling echo that hung in the air like a whispered secret. Anna retreated a step, banging her elbow against the wall as she did, the sudden jolt of pain grounding her, urging her to heed the warning that burned in her gut. She recalled this had happened before. A few nights ago, she'd awoken to find her back door swinging wide open, despite her rituals to ensure it remained locked. Her breath quickened as she tried to reason with herself. Perhaps she was forgetful, a symptom of her restless nights. Yet the air grew heavier, pressing against her lungs, each breath becoming labored. Just then a shadow darted beneath the door, stretching out like ink across a canvas. Anna's heart pounded in her ears, each beat a thunderous drum. She leaned forward, peering into the hallway beyond, desperate to dispel the darkness, but finding nothing except silence. The shadow was gone, but the unsettling feeling remained, as her walls seemed to lean in, closing tighter around her. With resolve, she turned her back to the room and stared down the hallway, every instinct screaming at her to flee. But something held her in place. A whispering wind curled around her, urging her to stay as a cold dread rooted her feet to the floor. Then, softly, the door creaked behind her, a sound so familiar, like an unwelcome embrace. With one desperate movement, Anna whirled around. The door stood wide, and there, silhouetted in the frame, was a figure, barely discernible in the dim light. It shifted slowly, and their face, was an echo of her own, twisted and drenched in shadows. Eyes wide, she took a step back, understanding crashing into her like a wave. This presence was not merely a haunting stranger. It was drawn from her own fatigue and despair, surfacing from every time she'd left herself open to fear and doubt. The final resolution came like the quiet snap of a thread. Understanding flickered beneath the oppressive air. She was not being haunted by the house. She was being haunted by herself, by her own reluctance to confront the truths hidden within. Slowly she stepped forward, shutting the door and facing the reflection of her own shadow.